and I want to welcome everyone to my show. It is featured every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for everyone joining us for the first time, if you don't already have me favorited, please make sure you hit that star on my name. It's located right on top. There's a little star. It says Mesh. Please hit me with a favorite. Also, please favorite all of my top gifters. You'll see them right here on the left-hand side, the little bubble. Make sure you hit them up with a favorite. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and spending your special Saturday. Happy holidays. Yes, guys, it is that holiday type of season. And I appreciate everyone spending their Saturday here with me. Y'all my family, so happy holidays all around. And today we have a special theme. Does anyone know what it is? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, just in case no one knows what it is, the theme today is walking in the winter meashland. Ooh, and I see a nice castle. That's it. No, not frozen, not frozen, unless your story can be a bit of that frozen, taking a walk through that Disneyland theme. But for our purposes, the theme is walking in the winter meashland. And our guests, I see most of them already in here and they're ready to go. So before they do, we are going to have a brief introduction and introduce not only the guests, but also our lovely judges who will, once the stories are told, they are going to box up the judges, Fever Diva, Kitty Commander, and of course, Zoe Essex. They will be boxing up and they will be giving their feedback on the stories that are told today. And they will declare a winner. Yeah, a storyteller winner for the episode. Guys, it is a featured show. So please make sure we keep our comments to regarding anything in the stream PG, keep it respectful. Please make sure that we're also being respectful to our guests as well as our judges. And if you would like to be a storyteller on this show, we have our admins that are right here in the stream, as well as myself, that you can simply send them a message on IG. And I see Moody Andrew in here. There is CT Girl, and there is also Bariqua Queen. So make sure that you are any one of those or myself. If you're not able to get hold of them, please contact them on IG if you'd like to be a guest on the show. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is Emoji J with our introduction for today's episode on Once Upon a Mesh Story. The theme being walking in the winter meshland. Once again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. What are you here for? What's happening today? Well, what is happening is once upon a mystery. I am your host, Mej, and every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have storytelling time. Today's theme is walking in the winter Mejland. And if you would like to be, after looking this over, if you would like to be a guest here on the show, you can, ladies and gentlemen. What do you have to do, you ask? Make sure you're contacting any one of the admins, including myself. The admins are CT Girl, she's right here in the comments. Also, Boricua Queen and Moody Andrew. They're all three here in the stream. Make sure you hit them up on IGs. They'll be spamming their comments. What does it take to be a storyteller? Kind of simple. We will give you a theme, and you are going to create a narrative that's about 5 minutes in length using, plot twists, protagonist and antagonist, and pretty much create a nice, beautiful, creative tale. And let me tell you, some of the stories we've heard so far has been just beyond. The judges are always stumped and pulling every hair out to figure out who should be decided as the winner. But we love creativity. And you know what? There's an ounce of creativity in every single one of you. So please show it, and please show it by messaging us and being part of this storytelling journey. Here's your chance to create your own narrative. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. And without further ado, I will be boxing up our storytellers. The first one will be, she goes by the name of Kim, possibly. She's going to briefly introduce herself to you. Please make sure you're hitting up with her favorite. She's going to introduce herself, and then she's going to jump right into her story. Kim, possibly.
Hello. Hello.
Thank you so much for being a part of the storytelling today. Thank you so much. Why don't you introduce yourself and just jump right into your story today?
All right, guys. Hi, my name is Kim. I'm been streaming on the app for about 3 years now, and I do a show on Thursdays called Pop Culture Hour at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and I pretty much don't have any other events right now, so yeah. So if you guys want to be on my show, just hit me up, and yeah.
Whenever you're ready, Kim.
Right. Okay. So, this is a story called The Curse of the Black Snowflake. So, in a small town called Mejland, it was filled with joy and laughter during the, the season. Winter was always the greatest because of the holidays. One day I decided to go out shopping for presents because I still needed to get family and friends some gifts. As I was walking into town, I saw a new shop that I noticed that I've never seen before. It was called Potions and Crystals. Now, I have never seen this shop before, but I knew some of my friends were interested in crystals, so I said, let me go into this shop. So, I went into the shop. I was looking around. I see what looks to be a black tourmaline snowflake, and I said, this looks interesting, and I know tourmaline is a healing and calming components to it, so I said this would be good for my friends, so I decided to go get it. So I went up to the lady at the registers and I bought it, and so she boxed it up for me, and so I started going off into shopping at some other stores, and I started to feel a black, dark skies above me, and I started feeling weird. And all of a sudden, everything everything just went black. And so I don't know what's going on. I don't know why everything just went pitch black. So I I I was running around. I was running around. And so everything turned black. And I was just like, okay, so let me go back to the shop and I'm gonna see what's going on. So I went back to, so I entered the shop. I found the lady. I said, so I got this crystal, the black tourmaline crystal. She said, oh, that wasn't a black crystal. That was a black cursed snowflake. And I said, so what does it do? And she said, it makes everything very dark and depressing, and it makes everything feel just very dark. So I said, okay, so how do I fix it? So the lady showed me a potion called the vanilla snowflake. And she said, all you have to do is drink this and everything will turn back to normal. So I drank it, and everything turned back to normal. And I knew that from the end of the from now on, I have to be careful what I buy and make sure I know exactly what it is before I buy it, because you never know what's gonna happen if you don't know what you're getting into. The end.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I think there's a lesson to be learned with about buying things that you don't know, guys. If you don't have Kim, possibly favorited, please go ahead and do so. Thank you so much for being a storyteller on my show today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please exit the box, and you'll wait right here in the audience for the rest of the storytellers to box up, and then it will be followed by our judges who are going to give their feedback on all the storytellers and decide on a winner. Once again, welcome everyone. If you're joining us here for the very first time and you don't have me already favorited, well, here's your chance to do so. Please hit that star right above my name. It is Mej. And please kindly also favorite my top 3 supporters of the streams. Please, and thank you. And that will bring us to our next guest. She is no stranger to streaming and content creation. She has several shows on here that she will tell us about. Please welcome one of my top bad sisters, Winda. For being on my storytelling show today. Kindly yourself. Yeah, whenever you, oh, yes. Kindly introduce yourself to us, and if you can jump right into your story afterwards. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tatiana Winda, and I have 3 shows on the app, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Chopping Block, Friends Exposed, and Wingo. So if you want to be on any one of those, just hit me up on IG, or actually even Moody or Hatter that are in the comments. They're my admins also. But that's what I have. And then I have my Fives battle, and that's about it.
Whenever you're ready, dear.
All right. Okay. So I wasn't, this to me, this is last minute for me, so y'all gotta be a little patient with me. I didn't get to prepare like everybody else. All right, so for me, I'm not a Christmassy type of person. So I went to, many years ago, I went to Colorado for Christmas, and I didn't know what to expect in Colorado, and it was Christmas time, and it's very beautiful, but the elevations over there are very, very different than what you get in Florida and Texas. So I wasn't prepared for shoes. I wasn't prepared for clothes. I wasn't prepared at the level that everybody else there's. And there's also one thing that they do over there that's legal that I wasn't prepared for either. So I literally went to a Christmas party. It was in the basement. and they were all smoking. And I literally got my asthma went off so bad that at Christmas I was outside in -10-degree weather in a tank top and booty shorts trying to catch my breath because of it. So Colorado and me do not get along at Christmas time, but everything else was so beautiful that it made the trip perfect. But the snow, the trees, everything. But yeah, dying almost at Christmas was not quite what I expected. Yeah. But one good thing that happened to me 16 years ago at Christmas is my son was born and came home on Christmas Eve. So I did have one wonderful Christmas where I did have my son come home on Christmas Eve. That's it.
Wow. Thank you. Well, definitely very exciting, especially when it's near Christmas time. So thank you. And your costume is fabulous. I hope you just didn't go today and get a, can't believe
No,
that was in your
it
closet.
just arrived yesterday and it wasn't for this show.
Well, I'm glad we were able to make you put it to use. Thank you, Winda. Top batch, Winda. Thank you so much. Just stay in the comments and the judges will box up later and give feedback on the stories. Guys, the theme today is walking in the winter Mejland. And today our storytellers are going to spin stories around that theme. And if you don't have me already favorited, ladies and gentlemen, please hit that star right on my name. I am Mej, and every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have storytelling shenanigans, and it's always a hoot. So please make sure you set your alarms, mark your calendars, 3 p.m. every Saturday. Be here and also be part of the show. You can be part of the show. And how can you do so? How can I be part of the show? Contact myself, contact Moody Andrew, contact Bariqua Queen, contact CT Girl. They're all here in the comments. If you'd like to be a storyteller, please make sure it is a great opportunity to also showcase your streams and showcase your creativity. So I encourage everyone to be a part of this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our final storyteller for the day. I believe it is S. Please request the box. Our final storyteller for today is S. Please request the box. And make sure once these storytellers are in the box, please make sure you hit them up with a favorite. Please keep our comments, everything PG and respectful to all of the guests and the judges. S. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to Once Upon a Mejstory. Kindly introduce yourself and then please jump right into your story for the day.
Sure. I'm S. I do live cooking streams. I do a lot of baking. I also do some adult Lego builds. So you can see my little Lego. We build them on stream. And otherwise, we just chill out. I have an auction coming up on the 17th, and I can do a wicked Siri voice. Hello. Welcome to Mejstory. Today, I'll be telling you a story called Can We Build a Snowman? So let's start. Oh, look. Everyone, it's snowing. It's snowing inside. What? You gotta put some clothes on. Do you remember the first snowfall? When it used to, before school and you were hoping for a snow day? But no, I grew up in a city where I didn't have a lot of snow to play with. So when I moved to the suburbs, we learned how to make a snowman. So come with me. This is our snow. It's all freshly laid. There's nothing yellow about it. Let's make a snow angel. Oh, and then look, I learned how to roll snow to make a snowman. So we're gonna put our snowman together. I grew up in a city where I didn't learn really how to play with snow or how to learn how to play outdoors because we were always kept very safe inside. So growing up for me and learning how to enjoy being outside made a huge difference. So I want to remind everybody today to remember, never lose your inner child. The end.
Oh my God. That is an interesting snowman.
Thank you.
Quite, and it's like he's smiling from ear to ear. If he had ears, it'll be from ear to ear. As if you don't have S already faired, please do so. Go check out her streams as well. S, thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. If you'd like to pop right back into the audience, we are then going to hear from our judges, and they will give their feedback on the stories they heard today, followed by their final decision on who was the winning storyteller for the episode. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time visiting, please make sure you hit that star in my name. So why should you hit it? So every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can be here and not only listen to some of these stories, you can possibly be a guest. How can you be a guest? We have admins right here in the stream, Moody Andrew, CT Girl, Boricua Queen, and myself. Contact any of us and we are going to be happy to get you into one of the weeks. We will give you the theme. We will give you some guidelines, some tips. We'll send you whatever information you need to help you, guide you into creating your story. But ultimately, the idea and the story comes from you. Yes, you are the star, always, once and foremost. So thank you so much for being part of the storytelling every Saturday at 3 p.m. I appreciate each and every one of you. Also, please hit the top 3 bubbles of the stream. Kitty Commander, S, and Ruby Shoes, my top 3 supporters of the stream. Please make sure you hit up those queens with a favorite as well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce our judges for today. We have 2 top badges and a top badge in the making, Kitty Commander, who is going to be here. Would my judges kindly request the box? Okay, the first judge who is joining us is a top badge here on the app, and I'm going to allow her to first introduce herself and about her content, and then she'll give her feedback on the storytellers today. Fiva, thank you so much for being a judge, my angel. Whenever you're ready.
Of course. Hi guys, I am Fiva Diva. I am a top badge here on the app, coming up on my 2-year anniversary of my top badge, which is kind of like amazing and unbelievable at the same time. So on the app here, I do a number of things, but my featured show is Fine Arts with Fiva. And this Sunday, it's every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. This Sunday, we will have Mej on the show to talk about fairy tales. We're going to kind of dive into the history of fairy tales, where they came from, how they've evolved from the books that we used to read as children to some of the movies and film that we watch on a daily basis on all our apps and in the theaters. I also am hosting my Christmas auction, which is not really an auction, it's a competition between top badges and up and coming streamers. Next Saturday coming up, December 10th, starting at 7. It is the 12 days of Christmas. Come watch some of the most creative people on the app act out the 12 days of Christmas. I have no idea if they're going traditional or if we've added streamer twists to this, but I think it's going to be really amazing and creative. And also you get to vote on whether or not the top badges win or the up and coming streamers. And I know a lot of people are biased, but we'll see. There are mystery judges, so just in case you guys didn't know. And then January 13th, I will be hosting my 3rd round of dance battles. It's a 70s theme. Mej will be a judge on that. Him and Kitty are also in the auction on the 10th as well. So please come support, hang out, have fun, and watch them just do what they do best on the app, which is create the most amazing content that you've ever seen. So let's talk about the stories today. So Kim, I have to say, I was listening in, and you're kind of tinkering with things, and then the screen went black, and I was like, what happened? So I really love that part, really intense. And I was like, well, wait, I thought it was supposed to be healing. So I really love the intensity of that. I like the creativity of that because you actually use some real factual information that a lot of us probably don't know. So I really enjoyed that part. Wenda, I love a good, like, true story, right? Like, I actually lived and experienced this. I love a good true story. Also, being from Texas, Colorado is a whole different beast. And at the wintertime, you are a brave, brave woman, because I'm not doing it. But as like, I love the creativity. I love all the props, right? Like, I felt like you were playing in snow, and I laughed when you laid down to do your snow angel, and you sat up and you started laughing again. Being from Texas, I don't see a lot of snow, and now that I'm older, it's not as fun as you thought it was when you were a kid. But I just hands down thought S's was the most creative, and who would have thought to make a snowman on camera? So thank you. That you guys did amazing, and this is not an easy thing. They just get up here and tell stories, true or otherwise. So that's my feedback.
Thank you so much, Viva Diva. If you don't have her already favorited, please go ahead and do so right now. Pop into her stream. She is also a vibe. You know, I'm always around some amazing people, she being one of them. Make sure y'all hit her up with a favorite and go check out her streams as well. Thank you, Viva. Thank you, Angel. Okay, next to join us for their feedback is top streamer here on the app, my top bad sister, Miss Zoe XX from all across the pond. And she introduce herself, and then she's going to give her feedback on today's stories.
Hello, hello. How are we all doing? Hi, I'm Zoe Essex. As Mej said, I am from London, England. So I think I'm the token Brit here today. Yes, I have a auction tonight. I can't wait. It's a Christmas lights spectacular. So everybody's going to be dressed up with outfits that light up. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see what everybody comes up with tonight. It's going to be amazing. In a couple of weeks as well, I have another show coming up, which is a one-off special, which is Zoe's Christmas Stars, where we've got 8 amazing performers who have been assigned one of our favorite Christmas songs, and they get to adapt it, and they're going to be creating great scenes and costumes, and it's just going to be a really amazing show. I have 3 amazing judges, one of whom is the lovely Mej. I can't wait for this. It's going to be so much fun. But tonight, here we are on the amazing featured show. Kim, amazing. We've had the curse of the black snowflake. I mean, oof, already I'm gripped just at the title. I loved how you set the scene really well. I was on a little journey with you. I was in the shop. I was picturing the things on the shelves around me and everything else. And you've got the dark crystal. And I thought, oh, where's this going? And then, yes, the blackness went, and then you came back with the costume change. I really liked it. I thought you'd done really well. You had good use of props, and I liked the outfit changes as well for you. I thought it was a really good effort. Really well done. Winda. Then we have Winda, who this is the first time I've had since I've been involved in the show that we've had anybody be quite so factual. I mean, literally, we was with you on a journey that you went through. We do you know what? Again, like saying that because I'm from England, it's always nice to hear about different places in the world because it means absolutely nothing to me. Like I don't understand what Colorado or anything. So to get a bit of a feel of what it's like in different areas of America and stuff like that at different times of the year, that's quite interesting for me. And I liked the advert for the negative effects of smoking as well, because that's a very important lesson to learn, isn't it? Don't smoke, guys. Come on now. Let's look after our health. Let's think about how we affect other people as well when we're smoking. Yes. And then we had S, can we build a snowman? Again, very factual. The story itself is very factual, but I loved your use of music, tick, outfit changes, tick, props, tick. It was just, I loved it. I loved how you didn't stay in one place. You moved around. We was down on the floor. We had the snow. We had the snow angels. We were building. Oh, I was loving it. I want to come and play in the snow with you. And the message of never losing your inner child as well, that is really important lesson to learn, because you know what, as grown-ups, we all do get a little bit wrapped up in all of our adulting, don't we? So yeah, we should go outside and play and be silly sometimes. So I liked that as well. But all three of you done a really, really good job tonight. Another amazing show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zoe. Thank you, guys. If you don't have Zoe already favorited, please make sure you hit her with a favorite and go jump into her streams. She's from across the pond, and we love our British sisters. So thank you, everyone, for being a part of the showcase. Welcome if you're now joining us. We've already had our storytellers. The theme was walking in the winter mesh-land. And right now we're having our judges box up, and they're giving their feedback on what the storytellers were able to craft today. And then they will decide on a winner. And so if you would like to be a guest on this show every Saturday at 3 p.m., please make sure you're contacting any one of our admins. They're right here in the stream. Bariqua Queen, she's going to wave her hands like she just don't care. So will Moody Andrew, as well as CT Girl. They're all through here in the streams. So please make sure you're hitting them up with a favorite and message them on IG. And joining us, the last judge, the special judge who does all the amazing flyers and is so creative herself in just coming up with her content. Please make sure that you are favoriting and checking out Kitty Commander, commanding those kitties. Correct. Meow. Kitty, thank you so much for being a judge every week here with me. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell us about your content, and then jump into your feedback on the storytellers you heard today.
So I'm Kitty Commander. I'm like the resident judge on the mejstory because I just love storytelling. I live for a good story. I love telling stories. I'm here for both of it. I love all of the stories. Some of my content on the app is well, I'll just tell you what I've coming up. It's going to be a little bit of a lot. But tomorrow is Top Badge Smurfy in her Christmas fair. It starts at 11 a.m. So if you know Top Badge Smurfy, you might want to head over there at 11 a.m. tomorrow because she's doing her Christmas fair. And she has stuff going on the whole time. I'm in a scavenger hunt against Chrissy the Dawn and Top Badge Dimples, and I'm hoping to win. Okay, so if somebody could DM them or call them right before 11:40, that would be great. Get them on the phone, keep them busy so that I can win. That'd be amazing. I am here for that, okay? Also, that is tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow at 11:35, call Dimples or Chrissy, okay? All right, and then Monday morning, or actually Monday afternoon, I'm on the Daily Dish with Dimples. Don't tell her I told you about the day before, okay? That is going to be at 2 p.m. Eastern time. That is a special featured show edition. And so I'm going to be on there talking about Meow and Me on Monday afternoon around 2 p.m. So go check it out. It is the Daily Dish with Dimples on Mondays at 2. Also a featured show here on the app. Then later on that night is my show, my featured show called Meow and Me. And that is where I have all the pets across the app come and they hang out with me on the app and we talk about their pet and why did they get a pet? Like we get to see their pet. We play with their pet as much as we can. I talk a little bit about pets in the news and give you some pet tips. And also, try to do pet of the week if there's a pet of the week to give out. So that's something that we do Monday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, Viva Diva. We have Miss Viva Diva's 12 Days of Christmas auction. And that is December the 10th, you guys. December the 10th is the 10 or 12 Days of Christmas auction. I'm so excited. I am in that at 7:50 Eastern Time. I have the 11th day of Christmas, which means I don't know what I could have 11 different things of something or 11 things of the same thing. I don't know what Mesh is doing, but I know what Kitty is doing, but I'm not telling anybody. But you'll have to just come and watch, or if you want a name change from Kitty, you'll have to bid. So whatever it is you choose. So that's something I'm super excited about. Then later on that night, oh my God, this is just all about me right now, I guess. But later on that night is oh my God, the Winter Snowman Challenge. Yeah, you heard it. I'm doing the Winter Snowman Challenge. And it's an OG Lucky stream. It's at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I plan on trying to win that. I love winning challenges. I also love hosting them, but I try to win, right? Very competitive about challenges. I get all excited. I'm planning on making a snowman the likes that nobody's ever seen, okay? But that's later the night, after Viva Diva's auction. And then on the 17th, I am hosting the third annual Holiday Finger Puppet Concert. And we have like 30 different streamers with their fingers. They're going to be ablazing with Christmas cheer and excitement, flittering and fluttering all over the screen. That'll be amazing. It is battle style, so people can either choose to sit in my stream or go to their favorite streamer's stream and watch from there. But that's going to also be a lot of fun. Some are funny, some are not. Some are good, some are amazing. Nobody sucks. That's the good part. And then lastly for me this month is the Whisker Wonderland 5's only battle. And we have 34 different streamers in that. So please, please, please hit my Instagram with a follow. Find one of those streamers and come and shoot some 5s on them. Top Badge Mesh is in it. So there's one person you can shoot 5s on. So is OG Lucky. Who else is in it this month in this comments? I don't know. But anyways, that's okay. That's all about me. That's my content for the month, you asked. And there it is. Okay, but now on to the more important people today. The best people. Let's talk about these storytellers. Okay, Kim, really, I love your stories. You have a talent for imaginative creativity. I have always been a fan of your stories. You always come up with the bestest little stories. This one did not fail. You did not fail us with this. The black cursed tourmaline snowflake. Kim, you like really killed it. I loved your dramatic effects of the blackout. And then when you came back on, you had the black sweater. And then you have the vial and you were like, I have to take a special potion. And I loved the moral of your story on top of it. So not only did you have these little awesome effects, this appeal, and the story was really strong, then you also had the things, what I took away was don't grab things because they're pretty, or just because something's pretty doesn't mean it's good for you. Oh, that's what my takeaway was on it, Kim. And so I want to just congratulate you on a good story. Winda, I loved your story. I got out of this, stay away from Colorado at all costs. Okay, that's what I learned about. Like Winda's like, well, do not go to Colorado, Winda. That's what I heard you say. Kitty, whatever you do not go to Colorado at all. So, and I loved your costume. You looked fabulous in your costume. It was everything and incredible. First off, where do I start with this story? It was beautiful. I loved your snowman theme. I loved the music at the beginning. You really got me started. Like you really drew me in right away with the falling snowflakes across the screen. I was like, what is falling on her screen? It's so creative. Like I was like already drawn in. And then from there, the music, it was fitting. It added something to the story. And then when you started putting your cute little hat on, I was like, oh, look at S's little hat. Oh my God, it's so adorable. But then I was like, this is getting better and better as we went along. And then you like you laid down on the floor with this white floor covering. I don't know what that was, but you're laying on it and you're doing snow angels and you're talking about don't eating yellow snow. I don't know, or no snow. It was yellow. I was like, oh my God, I'm here for it, S. I'm here for it. Don't do that. Yes. And then you started rolling up paper circles and building your snowman and put some stuff on its face and a cute little hat. It was incredible. I loved every part of it. I loved every part of it was amazing. I loved the theme of it so much too. Don't forget the joys of childhood is kind of what I got out of that, and imagination, the joy of imagination and the joy of childhood. Both of yours kind of can like were competing themes in my head, but both are such worthy and valid and completely lovely themes. As these were great stories. I really enjoyed them, ladies. Thank you so much for sharing them with me and everyone else here.
Thank you, Kitty Commander. Now, while the judges are going to be deliberating, please take this opportunity to one, favorite me. If you're joining us here for the first time, welcome, welcome. I am your host, Top Badge Mej, and every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have Once Upon a Mej Story, a storytelling show where we give you the theme and we give it to you in advance so you have a lot of time to prepare and you create a narrative giving us plots and twists and a great protagonist, maybe an antagonist. You create the storyline and your use of costume and gestures and backdrops and props, whatever it is that can enhance your story to help you win. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, help you win would be amazing. So please make sure that you're hitting the star and favoriting me, as well as you are favoriting my top 3 supporters of the stream. And how can you be a part of the storytelling time? Well, one, we can message all of the admins that are here in the stream. It is Moody Andrew, CT Girl, Boricua Queen, or myself. You can message any one of us either here on the app, or also we can message on IG, on Instagram. We can make sure that we're messaging one of us so we can get you to be part of the showcase, the storytelling showcase, because I have something else. So please make sure that you are favoriting any one of the admins so you get a chance to be part of the storytelling show for Saturdays. Does anyone have a favorite? Whose story stood out for you guys? Can we hear some feedback from the comments in the stream? Does everybody have a favorite? Everybody running it up already. Oh, it'll be quite interesting. I'm new here on this feature. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not request the box unless you are either a guest for the show. It is featured, as well as unless you're a guest or a judge. Jordan, I apologize, but it's a featured show and we only the guests and the judges are allowed to box up for the show. But thank you so much for joining us. Please make sure you hit that star on my name. Please make sure you hit that star. You can hit me up with a favorite and also favorite the top 3 supporters of the stream. And once again, if you would like to be a storyteller for the show, we do have admins right here in the stream, and they can help you with being part of that journey. All right, I'm going to quickly look into our judges. So please make sure you're hitting up one of the admins, Gimpy, and thank you so much for wanting to be a guest. Let's see what the judges are coming up with. Can we have a little drum roll? Drum roll time. Can run some drums. And I see them going. I think they're a little undecided. I see stuff like, oh, very creative, building stuff, costume. Okay, all right. I'm going to see if I can find, let me write one more time. I just need to make sure everybody's in agreement. Okay. Is Gold Mommy and Sunny took 65 milli. We love you, Mej. Thank you. Thank you, Winda. I love you too. Thank you for the shout out. That is great, cute with all the gifts they have coming. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as there are decided, and I believe they have come to a decision who is our storytelling winner, all of the storytellers please request the box? Even though you may not be declared the storyteller selling winner, please make sure that you do request the box so you can give a final shout out or promote anything that you like. And first and foremost, thank you to everyone, audience member included, for being a part of the show today. Once Upon a Mesh Story, every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have some drum rolls in the audience? Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Who is it today? The judges have spoken. And S, you are our winner. Congratulations to S. Also S for top badge. Congratulations to S.
Yay!
Much. Thank you so
you.
much. And she even has a kitty glove mittens. S, congratulations. And if there's anything you'd like to say about yourself or promote, please do so. Feel free.
The only thing I have is on the 17th, I'm in Jill's Win a Queen auction this month at 7:15. But otherwise, I'd actually like to promote you, Meji. You do so much for the app. And Kitty Commander, you also do so much for the app that honestly, please fave them. Please go to their streams. Please watch their shows. They are the ones bringing all of us together. So I'm just so grateful to you all.
Thank you. Congratulations. Big congratulations to S. And
Thank
S with top
you.
badge, guys. So if anyone has an interest of running to the rundown on Fridays, please make sure you're spamming S's name for top badge. She is great with her cooking shows. We all run in there to learn a little bit about cooking and her creative feats that she has in there. Thank you, S.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks,
Much
everyone.
love, my angel. Thank you. Next, joining our box, Kim, possibly. Kim, thank you for being a of the storytelling show today. And this is for every storyteller who did not win an episode. You are encouraged to always keep returning. We've had several guests that tried several times before actually winning an episode. So please keep learning, keep bringing out those creative juices. And one day you can possibly be a winner on the show. Kim, go ahead and promote anything or re-promote anything that you'd like.
Yeah, so I have a show on Thursdays called Pop Culture Hour at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I bring on guests and they talk about their favorite pop culture things, from movies to artists to bands, singers to TV shows, anything of pop culture. And then on December 16th, I am doing a gingerbread house making contest. So if anybody would like to participate, get in contact with me about that. And that's pretty much it.
Thank you. Guys, please make sure that we're hitting up Kim also with that favorite. Thank you so much, Kim. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Is Winda still here? Winda, I know you're busy and you got a million things that you're doing. But once again, top batch Winda, thank you so much for being a part. I know I already have you done for the 17th to be
Yes.
a guest. So we already locked you into this one. Winda was a surprise guest for us all. So she did amazing. Given
Kitty,
very
I was trying to get out of that thing. Let me tell you. I was like, is this show going to start?
the costume was amazing. I'm about to borrow that thing. I ain't gonna
Oh, I
lie.
just got it. Look, it's really cute. It's really cute.
Winda, we're not gonna even ask what the
But
costume.
you didn't
Why
get
did
to
you got the
see.
costume?
You didn't get to see the boots I had on.
Okay, the next time you have to get okay. Maybe for the 17th when you're on that show, you'll get a chance to
Yeah,
give us
those were
that.
the boots I had on. Yeah.
We'll give you a chance to go a little further back and yeah, those are some boots. All right,
Yeah.
Winda, why don't you go ahead and plug or promote anything you'd like?
I said, like I said earlier, I have 3 shows. My Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. My Monday and my Friday shows still have available until sometime in December. My featured show is booked all the way till January, but if anybody wants on it, it gets booked really quickly. Send me a message so I can get you on the schedule. Because that show gets booked really quick for some reason. But I have my 5 battle royale on the 11th. So anybody who has little 5s, watch some videos, come shoot at me. I'm perfectly happy with those. And that's against Top Batch Cuddles. And then I'm hosting a battle royale in January. So if anybody wants to be in a battle royale in January, see me. It's going to be January 27th through the 30th. And it's called the Pets Royale. So only pet gifts can be sent. And it's based on my paws. So as anybody knows, I'm the family of the paws. So if you want to be in it, come see me. But that's about everything I have. I try to keep the holidays pretty light on here because everybody's too crazy busy.
Right. Well, thank you, Winda. We will see you back in the 17th. I'm sure I'm going to see you before. But for as far as the show, if you'd like to see Winda in her fabulous costume again, make sure that you mark your calendar for December 17th. She's going to be in a special top badge edition of the Mesh Story. Winda, much love. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us in the tail end of our featured show, this is Once Upon a Mesh Story with your top batch host. I am Mesh. And every Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have storytelling time. And storytellers are given a theme. They create a narrative based on the theme using props and costumes and gestures, but most importantly, a really good plot. And they are judged by our fabulous trio of judges, and they decide on a storyteller winner. So please make sure that you're part of our storytelling journey. It just gives you a chance to showcase your talents and your streams as well on what you're capable of doing. So thank you to everyone. If you haven't already hit me up with a star, please do so now. Please favorite my top 3 supporters of the stream. That is Kitty Commander, S, who just won the episode, and also there is Simply Sweet. Make sure you favorite those top 3 supporters of the stream. And if anyone would like to be a guest on my show, please make sure Moody Andrew is right here. He's one of the admins. There is also Bariqua Queen and CT Girl. Any one of them, or myself, if you'd like to reach out, if you can get it fast enough, any one of the 4 of us are happy to make sure that you're a part of the lineup. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. We have about 4 minutes left. I'm about to break into song and dance. But thank you so much for joining us, and please make sure you keep tuning in so you can be a part of this.
What's up? What's up, Mesh?
Hi, Moody.
Hi, guys. If you would like to be on a show, please hit me, Bariqua, CT Girl, or Mesh up. We will always respond to you. As Winda said, I am one of her admins for her shows. If you would like to be on any of her shows, please hit me up or her or Hatter. He's also in the comments. And Mej, I do want to get you on my show. Um, so my show is Who Has a Better Story? It's Never Have I Ever with a twist. The twist is I read off the 5 Never Have I Ever cards, and you guys, the contestant, gets to choose which card you want to tell a story on, and the audience gets to choose who has the best story. So, if you want, Mesh, we'll talk about you being on my show, Kitty, you too. But, guys,